Imagine a South where every city feels like a storybook. Riverfront sunsets, oak-shaded boulevards, and skylines that blend history with modern ambition. These aren't just places to live. They're living works of art where affordability meets charm and culture thrives alongside opportunity. From Mississippi's timeless river towns to North Carolina's booming financial hub, the South holds cities so beautiful, they'll leave you questioning why you haven't packed your bags already. But beauty here isn't free. Some bring hidden struggles, from storms to rising costs. Let's uncover the 10 most beautiful Southern U.S. cities to live in 2025. Number 10. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky, often called the gateway to the South, is a city that blends big city opportunity with small-town warmth. With a population of about 630,000 and a metro area exceeding 1.2 million, it's the largest city in Kentucky and offers the kind of urban energy you'd expect from a regional hub. The housing market remains attractive, with median home values around $260,000, nearly 40% lower than the national median, making Louisville a far more affordable option than southern giants like Nashville or Atlanta. Renters also benefit, with average monthly rents hovering near $1,200, appealing to students, young professionals, and retirees. Louisville's economy is diverse. UPS's Worldport, one of the largest package handling facilities in the world, anchors thousands of logistics jobs. Healthcare and manufacturing are also dominant, while bourbon and tourism inject billions into the local economy annually. The city's median household income sits close to $63,000, which stretches further thanks to a cost of living about 14% below the national average. Quality of life shines here. The city hosts the world-famous Kentucky Derby at Churchill Downs, drawing nearly 150,000 visitors each May. Outdoor lovers enjoy more than 120 parks, many designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, the same architect behind New York's Central Park. 4 distinct seasons bring mild springs, humid summers, colorful autumns, and snowy winters, though humidity in July can feel stifling. Louisville is also known for a growing food scene. Think bourbon-infused dining, barbecue, and the city's famous hot brown sandwich. However, crime rates in certain neighborhoods remain higher than the national average, and traffic congestion has been worsening as the city grows. Still, Louisville offers a rare balance of affordability, history, culture, and opportunity that makes it one of the South's most beautiful and livable cities. Number 9. Natchez, Mississippi. Natchez, Mississippi, perched on high bluffs overlooking the Mississippi River, is one of the South's most picturesque small cities. With a population of roughly 14,000 residents, Natchez may be small, but its beauty and historic character give it an outsized charm. The city is home to more than 600 preserved antebellum buildings, making it one of the most architecturally significant towns in America. Walking its oak-lined streets feels like stepping back in time, with elegant mansions, brick sidewalks, and scenic river views at every turn. Housing in Natchez is strikingly affordable. Median home values hover around $165,000, while many properties sell for less, putting ownership well within reach for retirees and young families. Renters benefit as well, with average monthly costs under $900, far below national averages. The cost of living is about 25% lower than the U.S. average, which helps offset the city's relatively modest median household income of about $39,000. The economy relies heavily on tourism, hospitality, and small business, with historic tours, cultural festivals, and riverboat casinos providing local jobs. The slower pace of life appeals to those seeking relaxation rather than hustle, and sunsets over the Mississippi River add to its romantic atmosphere. On the downside, economic opportunities are limited compared to larger southern cities. leading many younger residents to move away. Healthcare and infrastructure also lag behind regional hubs. Still, Natchez remains one of the South's most beautiful and affordable gems, where history and hospitality create a lifestyle that feels both timeless and inviting. Number 8. Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery, the capital of Alabama, is a city steeped in both history and progress. Home to about 200,000 residents, it played a pivotal role in the civil rights movement, with landmarks like the Rosa Parks Museum and the Dexter Avenue King Memorial Baptist Church drawing visitors worldwide. Beyond history, Montgomery has transformed into an affordable, livable city with modern amenities. Median home prices average around $180,000, while monthly rents hover near $1,050. Combine that with a cost of living nearly 20% below the national average, and it's clear why Montgomery appeals to families, retirees, and young professionals. The city's economy is anchored by government, military, and education, with Maxwell Air Force Base being a significant employer. Automotive manufacturing also plays a growing role, particularly with Hyundai's large assembly plant in the area. Median household income is roughly $52,000, modest compared to national figures, but affordability balances it out. Dining and cultural offerings include the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, riverfront park concerts, and a revitalized downtown packed with new restaurants. Montgomery's climate offers hot summers, mild winters, and plenty of sunny days, giving residents ample opportunity to enjoy outdoor spaces along the Alabama River. Parks, trails, and sports events keep the community active and engaged. Challenges remain, however. Some neighborhoods face higher crime rates, and the city struggles with educational disparities between districts. Summers can also feel uncomfortably humid, with July heat indices climbing above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Still, Montgomery balances deep cultural roots with affordability and growth potential, making it one of the South's more underappreciated but beautiful cities to settle in. Number 7. Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, Virginia, the state's capital, blends over 400 years of history with modern Southern living. With a population of about 230,000 in the city proper and more than 1.3 million in the metro area, Richmond has both big city vibrancy and small-town charm. Housing remains relatively affordable compared to Northern Virginia. The median home price sits around $310,000, while average rents are close to $1,400 per month. The city's cost of living is about 8% lower than the U.S. average, which gives residents more financial breathing room. Richmond's economy is diverse, supported by finance, healthcare, law, and higher education. Several Fortune 500 companies, including Dominion Energy, are headquartered here, providing stable job opportunities. Median household income is approximately $67,000, aligning closely with national levels. Culturally, the city thrives with art galleries, craft breweries, and historic sites like Monument Avenue and the Virginia State Capitol, designed by Thomas Jefferson. Outdoor lovers enjoy the James River Park system, offering trails, kayaking, and stunning riverfront views. The city experiences 4 true seasons: mild springs, hot and humid summers with highs in the 90s Fahrenheit, colorful autumns, and chilly winters with occasional snowfall. This variation appeals to those who enjoy seasonal change. On the flip side, Richmond faces challenges with pockets of crime, particularly in older urban neighborhoods, and traffic congestion on interstates like I-95 can frustrate commuters. Still, the mix of history, affordability, and growing urban culture make Richmond one of the South's most balanced and beautiful cities to live in. Number 6. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, known as Music City, has become one of the South's hottest destinations to live. With a metro population of over 2 million, and about 715,000 in the city itself, Nashville blends Southern charm with global appeal. Median home prices have climbed significantly in recent years, now averaging around $425,000, while monthly rents hover near $1,750. Although higher than many southern cities, Nashville's booming economy and cultural scene often justify the cost. The economy is powered by healthcare, music, tourism, and education. Healthcare alone contributes more than $40 billion annually and supports over 250,000 jobs in the region. Median household income is roughly $76,000, higher than the southern average, giving many residents stronger financial footing. The city also ranks as a hub for entrepreneurs and young professionals, with a thriving startup scene. Culturally, Nashville is unmatched. From the Grand Ole Opry to Broadway's neon-lit honky-tonks, music drives the heartbeat of the city. Dozens of festivals, museums, and sports teams keep life exciting. Outdoor recreation is plentiful too, with Percy Warner Park and Radnor Lake offering lush escapes. Weather-wise, Nashville enjoys 4 distinct seasons, though summers are humid and temperatures regularly push into the 90s Fahrenheit. Winters are generally mild, with light snowfalls. The city's biggest drawbacks are its skyrocketing housing costs and traffic congestion, worsened by rapid growth. Infrastructure has struggled to keep up with the influx of new residents. Yet, Nashville's vibrant culture, economic strength, and musical soul make it one of the most beautiful and exciting southern cities to live in. Number 5. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia, often called the capital of the South, is a bustling metropolis with a population of nearly 500,000 in the city and more than 6 million in the metro area. Its scale and energy rival major U.S. cities, but Atlanta retains a unique southern warmth. Housing costs have climbed, with median home prices averaging around $420,000, while rents hover near $1,800 per month. Despite this, Atlanta's cost of living is still about 5% lower than New York or Los Angeles, making it attractive for those seeking a big city lifestyle at a discount. The city's economy is among the strongest in the region, driven by major employers like Delta Airlines, Coca-Cola, and Home Depot, along with a thriving tech sector. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport is the world's busiest, supporting logistics and trade. Median household income sits at about $73,000, though high-paying jobs in finance and tech can push earnings far higher. Culturally, Atlanta is unmatched in the South. From the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park to world-class attractions like the Georgia Aquarium, the city blends history with modern amenities. Its restaurant scene is booming, offering everything from Southern comfort food to international fine dining. Sports fans cheer for the Falcons, Braves, and Hawks, while green spaces like Piedmont Park provide balance against the urban skyline. Challenges include notorious traffic congestion on I-285 and high summer heat with humidity pushing 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Crime rates in some neighborhoods also exceed national averages. Still, Atlanta's mix of opportunity, culture, and southern flair makes it one of the South's most dynamic and beautiful cities to live in. Number 4. New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana is unlike any other American city. Known for its French Quarter, jazz music, and Mardi Gras celebrations, it blends European, Caribbean, and Southern cultures into a one-of-a-kind atmosphere. The city has about 375,000 residents, while the metro area holds over 1.2 million. Median home prices average $285,000, far below national urban hubs, while typical rents stay near $1,300 per month. Combined with a cost of living about 10% lower than the U.S. average, New Orleans offers affordability along with unmatched cultural richness. The economy thrives on tourism, energy, shipping, and healthcare. The Port of New Orleans is one of the largest in the U.S., and Tulane University contributes significantly to education and research. Median household income is around $56,000, modest but workable thanks to lower housing costs. Life in New Orleans is about experiences. From live jazz on Frenchman Street to Creole cuisine at century-old restaurants, every day feels like a festival. Festivals like Mardi Gras and Jazz Fest draw millions of visitors annually, injecting billions into the local economy. Residents also enjoy access to the Mississippi River, Lake Pontchartrain, and a growing arts scene. Weather is warm year-round, with hot, humid summers that frequently hit 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and mild winters. However, hurricanes remain the city's greatest risk, and flooding issues can make homeownership more complicated due to rising insurance costs. Some neighborhoods also face crime challenges. Even with these drawbacks, New Orleans stands as one of the most beautiful and culturally rich southern cities, where history, music, and community create an environment that's impossible to replicate elsewhere. Number 3. Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville, South Carolina, once a quiet textile town, has transformed into one of the South's most vibrant mid-sized cities. With about 75,000 residents in the city and nearly 550,000 in the metro area, Greenville offers a balance of small-town charm and big-city amenities. Housing is still relatively affordable, with median home prices around $320,000, while average monthly rents sit near $1,400. The cost of living is roughly 12% lower than the U.S. average, making Greenville an attractive option for families and retirees alike. The city's economy has grown steadily, driven by advanced manufacturing, healthcare, and technology. Major employers include Michelin North America and BMW's nearby plant, which fuels thousands of jobs in the region. Median household income stands at about $68,000, stretching further thanks to low taxes and affordable essentials. Greenville's downtown is often ranked among the most beautiful in America. Falls Park on the Reedy, with its waterfall right in the heart of downtown, anchors a bustling district filled with shops, restaurants, and cultural venues. The Swamp Rabbit Trail, a 22-mile greenway, attracts cyclists and runners, while the Blue Ridge Mountains provide hiking and outdoor escapes just minutes away. Climate-wise, Greenville enjoys 4 seasons, with mild winters and warm summers where highs reach the upper 80s Fahrenheit. On the downside, Greenville has grown so quickly that traffic congestion and sprawl are becoming challenges. Public transportation remains limited, making a car essential. Still, Greenville shines as one of the most beautiful and livable southern cities, offering culture, affordability, and stunning natural surroundings. Number 2. St. Petersburg, Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida, often called the Sunshine City, is famous for holding the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive days of sunshine, 768 straight days. With a population of about 260,000 residents and over 3 million in the Tampa Bay metro area, St. Petersburg, Pete blends coastal beauty with urban energy. Housing is pricier than in many southern cities, with median home prices around $420,000 and rents averaging $1,900 per month. Still, the lifestyle makes it worth the cost. The local economy is fueled by tourism, financial services, healthcare, and marine research. Downtown St. Pete has seen a surge of new businesses, while nearby beaches draw millions of visitors each year. Median household income is around $70,000, slightly higher than the U.S. average, but housing costs can put pressure on budgets. The beauty of St. Petersburg lies in its setting. Residents enjoy award-winning beaches like St. Pete Beach and Fort DeSoto Park, along with a thriving arts scene anchored by the Salvador Dali Museum. The city's downtown waterfront includes parks, marinas, and restaurants, making it one of the most scenic urban cores in Florida. Sports fans rally behind the Tampa Bay Rays and the city's growing soccer culture. Weather is warm year-round, with average highs in the 80s to 90s Fahrenheit and mild winters. However, humidity, tropical storms, and rising flood insurance premiums are challenges. Traffic in the Tampa Bay area also frustrates commuters. Despite these drawbacks, St. Petersburg offers an enviable mix of sunshine, beaches, and culture, making it one of the South's most beautiful cities to live in. Number 1. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina, often called the Queen City, has become one of the South's most dynamic and fastest-growing urban centers. With a population of about 915,000 residents and more than 2.7 million in the metro area, it's now the largest city in North Carolina and one of the top financial hubs in the United States. Housing prices have risen with growth, with median home values around $410,000 and rents averaging $1,750 per month. While higher than some southern cities, Charlotte's cost of living is still about 5% lower than the national average, giving it a competitive edge compared to northern metros. The economy is anchored by banking. Charlotte is home to Bank of America's headquarters and the East Coast hub for Wells Fargo, making it the second-largest financial center in the U.S. after New York City. Beyond banking, energy, healthcare, and tech industries are booming, providing a steady job market. Median household income sits near $74,000, with strong opportunities for upward mobility. Charlotte's lifestyle is a major draw. Uptown is buzzing with skyscrapers, theaters, and restaurants, while neighborhoods like Noda and South End are rich in art, breweries, and music venues. Sports fans enjoy the Carolina Panthers, Charlotte Hornets, and Charlotte FC, while outdoor enthusiasts can escape to Lake Norman or the Blue Ridge Mountains less than 2 hours away. The city enjoys a humid, subtropical climate, with mild winters and hot summers where highs often reach the 90s Fahrenheit. On the downside, Charlotte's rapid population growth has led to rising housing costs and worsening traffic congestion. Some suburban sprawl also strains infrastructure. However, the city's balance of economic opportunity, cultural vibrancy, and southern hospitality makes Charlotte not only the most beautiful, but also one of the most promising southern cities to live in today.